Hello, all my dear students. I welcome you all to Checkthrough Academy, where every minute of your time help you enhance your conceptual knowledge and your board exams. So, in today's session, if you see that, I have taken the topic integration of odd and even function. It's a very important topic and scoring topic also of your board exam. In this topic, we need to understand first that how to identify a function is odd or even. After identifying, we need to apply the properties of definite integral. So once we learn how to find odd and even function, we will discuss few questions also which has been asked already in your board exam. So let's take a simple example. Suppose I have a function f of x equals to cos x, and on the other side, I will take a function f of x equal to sin x. Right? We all are familiar with these kind of functions, cos x and sin x. Now, if f of x is cos x, what will be f of minus x? F of minus x will be equal to cos of minus x. And as we know, cos of minus theta is same as cos theta. So cos of minus x is cos x. And what is cos x? Our original function. So the logic what you understand from here is that f of minus x is same as the original function f of x. And whenever this condition holds true, whenever f of minus x is equal to f of x, it means our function is a even function. It implies that f of x is even function. Now, let's talk about sin x now. Same thing. If I write f of minus x will be what? Sine of minus x. And sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. What is minus sine theta? If you see, f of x is sine x, so this will be minus of x. So from here, we get the logic that f of minus x is minus of fx. And this is the condition for an odd function. So f of minus x is equal to minus fx. It means f of x is an odd function. Okay. Very simple method to identify odd or even. F of minus x, same as original function, even function. F of minus x is negative of original function, odd function. Now, what is the next step? Let's understand that what is the definite integral ka property which we can apply to odd and even function. So, for an odd function, what do we say? If you want to integrate f of x from minus a to plus a, and if this f of x is odd, if it is odd, integration of an odd function from minus a to plus a will be 0. This is the property. I'm repeating again, this is applicable for which type of function? Odd function. How to check whether it is odd or not? This is a simple math. Now, on the same side, what will happen if the function is even? Limit will be from minus a to plus a. But how will you integrate it? Is there any property? Yes, there is. Let's understand. The property for the even function is if you integrate a even function from minus a to plus a, if you integrate an even function from minus a to plus a, integration will be 2 times the integration of the function, but this time limit will be from 0 to a. 0 to a. This is the integration for a even function. This is the integration for which type of function? Even function. So this is the story of how to identify odd and even and how to integrate them by using the properties. Now let's take few questions. Let's apply the concept, whatever you have learned. Let's see. So you will apply this integral for even, this integral for odd. Let's apply that in the numericals. Okay, students, let's solve the first question. If you see that we have combination of functions. We have x cube, x cos x, tan x to the power 5 plus 1. Combination of function. And you need to integrate it from minus pi by 2 to pi by. First question comes that how to think of the integration of odd and even function. So the most important point is you focus on the limits. The moment you see that limit is from minus a to plus a, what is a here? Pi by 2. You can think of the properties of integration of odd and even. Very simple logic, no rocket science. Let's solve this question. Let's apply the concept, whatever we have learned. So we will identify one by one what is x cube, what is x cos x, what is tan x to the power 5, and then 1. If I talk about x cube, so if f of x is x cube, what will be f of minus x? F of minus x will be minus x whole cube. And you know that minus 1 to the power 3 will be minus 1 only. So this will be equal to minus of x cube, which means this is minus of f of x, because f of x is x cube. So f of minus x is minus of fx. It means this is a odd function, right? Hmm. Let's discuss about x cos x. If my function is x cos x, what will be f of minus x? X will be replaced by minus x, and this will be cos of minus x. So cos of minus theta is what? Cos theta. So cos of minus x is cos x. So this will become minus x into cos x. If you focus on this expression is same as our original function. So it means f of minus x is equal to minus fx, right? It means this is also odd, right? Now let's talk about tan x to the power 5. Now, if you remember, tan of minus theta is also minus tan theta, and that has a odd power. So minus 1 to the power 5 will be what? Minus only, correct? So for this also it will be odd. If you want me to show the working, I will show you the working. You can check f of x if you take as tan x to the power 5, f of minus x will be what? Tan of minus x to the power 5. And we know that tan of minus theta is minus tan theta, minus tan x to the power 5, correct? Now, minus 1 to the power 5 is minus itself. So this will be minus tan x to the power 5. So what is this function? Our original function. So f of minus x equal to minus fx. It means this is also odd. So first three expressions are odd. What is the integral of an odd function from minus a to plus a? 0. What will I write? Integration will be 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus integration of 1 from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. What is the integration of 1? X. So I will be equal to x from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. You can solve it. When you put the upper limit, pi by 2 minus lower pi by 2 minus of minus pi by 2. So what is the final answer? Pi. So pi is the final answer. So you can see that in this question, very simple manner, in a very simple manner, we learned how to identify odd and even, and by using the property quickly, very quickly, you can identify the integration. The moment you practice more and more questions, your speed will automatically increase, right? Initially, you may take some time. These questions are not very simple. They are of moderate level. So you need to spend time, you need to observe, then apply the property. Automatically, your speed will increase. Let's move to the next question. Okay, students, let's discuss the next question. Next question, I think, is very simple. We need not write any step also. We can directly tell x to the power 70. The moment you replace x with minus x, correct? So what is the odd power of minus 1? Minus 1 itself. So for this function, what will happen? This function will be odd function, correct? This function will be odd function. If you want to solve it, I will just show you. F of x is x to the power 70. So what will be f of minus x? F of minus x will be minus x to the power 17. Minus 1 to the power 17 is minus 1. So if you see that, this is basically minus of fx, correct? It means our function is correct. Now, what about this thing? This thing will be what? Cos of minus x is cos x itself, correct? So this will be odd or even? Even. F of minus x is equal to f of x. That is even function. So this is even. Now question is, sir, what is odd into even? What is odd into even? So there are two ways to solve this. Let me tell you. First thing, if you want to remember, odd into even will be a odd function. You can go ahead with that. So this is odd function. This is even function. When you multiply, the product of them will be also odd. And integration of an odd function from minus a to plus a is 0. So answer is 0. What is the other method? Rather than taking this function separately, this as separately, you take both of them combined. If I say, if I assume f of x is x to the power 17 into cos x to the power 4, what will be f of minus x? Minus x to the power 17 into cos of minus x to the power 4. So this will be what? Minus x to the power 17. And you know that cos of minus theta is cos theta. So this will be what? Cos of x to the power 4. So what is this? This thing, only this much. This is our original function. So minus fx. F of minus x is equal to minus fx. It means f of x is odd. And integration of odd function from minus a to plus a is 0. Our final answer is 0. Right? So these two questions, what we have just solved, are basically very moderate to teach you the fundamentals, to make you comfortable with the fundamentals. Let's increase the level and let's take a good question, question where your concept will be tested till the last step. Let's do it. Okay, students, as you can see the question on the screen, the question is 2x multiplied by 1 plus sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x from minus pi to plus pi. The moment I see the limit, I can start thinking something related to the integration of odd and even function has to be there. It has to be there, right? Let's start solving it. So first, I will open the bracket. The first thing what I will do, open the bracket. The moment I open the bracket, it will be 2x divided by 1 plus cos square x from minus pi to plus pi plus dx, I forgot to write, 2x sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x dx, from where to where? Minus pi to plus pi, right? I divided the integration into two separate parts. Now, if you see this expression, this one, this integral, we can solve it without writing any step. Just see it carefully. When you replace x with minus x, cos of minus x is cos x itself. The denominator will be same. But in the numerator, when you replace x with minus x, this will be minus 2x. If this is my function, f of x, what will be f of minus x? Minus 2x divided by 1 plus cos square x. Correct? F of minus x is equal to minus fx, right? Because there is minus 2x in the numerator, which is making the whole function as negative, which means this function will be a odd function. And what is the integration of odd function? 0. See, what is the power of this property? By just pure observation, you can tell the integration within seconds. It's what you need to understand, that how by using these properties, you can simplify the integration. So this integration will be 0. Why? Because this function is odd function. What about this function if you see carefully? If I take this thing as f of x, so f of x is equal to 2x sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x, right? So find f of minus x. F of minus x will be equal to minus, let's not write minus now. First you write 2, then minus x, then sine of minus x divided by 1 plus cos of minus x whole square. So what is cos minus theta? You again know that cos of theta. So this will become 1 by, means 1 plus cos square x. In the numerator you observe, sine of minus theta is what? Minus sine theta, correct? And already one minus is there. Minus minus will become plus. So this becomes 2x sine. So what do you see here? F of minus x is same as the original function. It means this is a even function, right? This is a even function. So for even function, integration is not 0, right? So how will you integrate? You can take this as I. So I equal to, what is the property? It becomes 2 times, and the limit will be from 0 to a. So this will be 2 times 0 to 5 2x sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x. Correct? Now, sir, what should we do? How should we integrate? Method is very simple. Try to recall the property. Integration of f of x is same as the integration of f of a plus b minus x. Very important. So if this is the integration of f of x, integration of f of a plus b minus x will be exactly same as this integration. Correct? Let's apply that property. When you apply the property f of a plus b minus x, so what is a? 0. What is b? I. So what will be a plus b minus x? A plus b minus x will be equal to 0 plus pi minus x, right? So wherever you have x, you will replace that by 0 plus pi minus x. This will be 2 times pi minus x into sine of pi minus x divided by 1 plus cos of pi minus x whole square. Let us use some trigonometry here. What is sine 180 minus theta? Sine theta. What is cos 180 minus theta? Minus cos theta. But there is a square, so minus cos theta will become plus cos theta only. So when you open it, you can take 2 outside. So this is 4 times of 0 to pi, pi minus x. Sine pi minus x is sine x divided by 1 plus cos minus x, right? Cos of pi minus theta is minus cos x, sorry. Cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta. But there is a whole square which will make it plus. So this will become 1 plus cos square x dx. I totally agree. This is a bit lengthy problem, but these kind of questions build your concepts in depth. You need to have patience when you solve these kind of questions, and you will find these kind of questions in your entrance exam also, as well as board also. Both the places it is possible that they can ask you this question. Let's create some space. Students, let's open this bracket now. So when we open the bracket, what will happen? Let me write it here. So I will be equal to, right, open the bracket. 4 you have kept outside. So pi sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x dx from 0 to pi, correct? And then minus 4x sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x from 0 to pi. If you see this expression carefully, this expression, uh, which one did we take I as? We have taken I equal to 2 times of this expression, right? So I is equal to 2 times of this expression, not exactly 2 times. If you see that, this is basically 4 times. 2 into 2, 4, right? 2 into 2, 4. So this expression I is 4 times of x sin x by 1 plus cos square x. And here also we have 4 times of x sin x by 1 plus cos square x. So this whole thing is basically what? Is my original integration. You can see here, I equal to 2 times of 2x sin x by 1 plus cos square x. So 2 into 2 is 4. So let's take this whole thing here. So I plus I will become 2y. So 2y is equal to 4 times of, I can take pi also outside, 4 pi 0 to pi sin x by 1 plus cos square x. Okay. So now I want you guys to try this question from here. I will give you a hint here and you have to solve on your own. The hint is take cos x as t. So derivative of that is present in the numerator. So use substitution method. After using substitution method, you will get the standard form 1 by a square plus x square. Use that standard form, you will get the answer, and do write your answer in the comment box. And I hope that you have learned how to identify odd function, even function. We started with a simple question and you can see that we took it to the highest level. So this is one of the questions which will check your concepts. In this, standard integral is also used, odd and even is also used, substitution is also used, correct? Very beautiful question. So do finish it. Don't forget to solve it till the last step. Do share with your friends and classmates. I will see you in the next videos with some important and conceptual topics.